Right back here at the GSR today, gonna jump into a 1-2 game. I don't know if you can hear the noise, there's some construction going on. They're actually building a Chickies and Pete's, which I love that restaurant, but that should be opening up pretty soon. But yeah, I'm gonna take $120, just again, small buy-in, but it's all about just feeling comfortable at the table, and I'm looking forward to it. So this is day 22, and nothing else to say except for let's go to it. Let's start with a hand I'm only involved in because I'm in the big blind. One player limps, small blind folds, flop comes 7, 9, 6. I pick up second pair. I play it passive and we both check. Queen of spade. I pick up 2 pair now. I finally bet. $6, although I put out 11, but I did verbally declare 6, so we're all good. Player calls and we go to the river, which is a deuce. Here I bet out for $10. Player folds, showing his ace queen. I have no idea what he thought I had that wasn't worth a $10 call, but I guess he made the right decision. On the button and pick up kings, double whammy. I lead out for $6, but only the big blind comes along to the flop. 2, 7, 5 with 2 diamonds. I think this is good and bad. Low cards are good for my hand, obviously, but I think it's bad when we might not get called here unless he has diamonds. He checks, I make it $10, and the player does call. King of heart. He checks again, I make it $10, and again he calls. I think he might be looking for that diamond after all. Ace of spades. He missed his flush, but hopefully he has an ace and will call my next bet. I bet for 15, but he just folds. Queen 3 isn't a hand I like. It is suited though, I guess. I know I shouldn't most likely, but because I'm in early position, maybe a limp can sneak me into the flop. A bet behind makes it an easy fold for me. It's just hard to remain patient with the lack of hands I'm in today. Just me and the blinds, head to the flop. Queen 8 king. Checks to me. Maybe my queens are good here. Ugh, I hate my kicker here though. Let's see what they do. I bet out for $6. Small blind folds, big blind calls for the turn card. Another king. He checks, but I'm not confident and check behind. River is a 9. He checks fast. I should have bet here. He clearly doesn't have a king or a jack, 10. I think I could have stole this pot with a bet, but I just checked behind. He has queen 8 and had me beat till that river card. 2 pair with 9 as the kicker for us both. We split the pot. I think this is my first ever split pot. Here's another subpar hand, but I'm in the blind, so let's see the flop. Queen 6, 10. I pick up queens again and have top pair. I make it $6, big blind folds, and button makes the call. 9 of heart. I could continue betting here, but just check to see where I stand. He bets out for $16. Okay, maybe he has a straight, maybe not. I have high pair and have picked up a gut shot straight draw, so I pick up another 4 outs with the jack. I make the call. 9 of diamonds. I check and he just checks behind. I show my queen and he says he got counterfeited again. Wait, I need to look this term up. Okay, counterfeiting. You are counterfeited when a card comes on the board that makes one or more of your whole cards redundant or no longer useful, with the basic value overall of your overall hand changing. Example, 4, 5, you hold 4, 5, ace 10, and then a 10 on the river. Okay, so now his 4s are useless because his hand would be 10s, 5 with an ace high kicker. Okay, so I guess that means when he said he was counterfeited, he must have had a lower set. Maybe he had a 6, or not a set, but a lower pair. Maybe he had that 6 or, you know, a pair in his hands. I don't know, but when the 9's paired on the board, it must have, yeah, I don't know. So there you go, counterfeiting. This hand, I have 10 jack of clubs in the big blind. I make it $6 and we go 3 ways to the flop. This time I get an open-ended straight draw with a queen or 7 completing the straight. Plus I have clubs. After it checks, I bump it up to $10 and player behind me calls. A beautiful 7. I have the nuts. I bet out for 25 this time. He thinks about it, but decides not to pay me off.
I didn't notice this at first, but the cards must have stuck together. Once I looked at my hand, the cards felt funny. Hey, I've got 3 cards. Maybe a little advantage play.
Hey, Adam, I got 3 cards here.
Oh,
This deal.
can I keep one of these? Which one's the worst? Give it back.
They were all bad.
Give us all 3 and see what happens.
Ace 4 of spades, and I raise it up to $6 from the cutoff. The button folds, the blinds and 1 limper make the call. Flop comes Jack, Jack 3. It checks to me, and I know I have to take advantage of my late position. I only have ace high with a backdoor straight draw. I make a bet of $5, for sure on the smaller side, but no one wants to play. Boo. This might be my first ever semi-bluff that I've shown here on the vlog. This last hand, I have 5s in the big blind. The button makes it $7. Me and small blind make the call. Yeah, I flop a set. Nice. It checks to me, and I just make it $5. Both players make the call, and we go to the turn. A 7 is a harmless card, I think. Small blind checks. Let's get some money in the pot. I bet $15. Button folds, and the blind check calls. River is a 2 of diamond and pairs the board. I've got a full house, but I can tell by the player's sigh I'm not getting any more out of him. I just check, and he says he missed. Should I have bet out anyway? I've got a lot to learn. All right, so today was different. I'm not sure how many hands I just showed you in the recap. It didn't feel like I was involved in a lot, at least not that was interesting. You probably saw the hand where I got dealt 3 cards. I mean, I guess that's interesting, but you know, I was involved in a little bit here and there. Wasn't a whole lot. At some point we were down to 4 hands, 4-handed, you know, only 4 players. So not a whole lot going on, but I did end up $40 kind of after leaving some tips and that sort of thing. So let's see, so I bought in for 120 and left with 160. And then I also got an additional $150 for their rake back. They have this promotion where they pay you back for time at the table, and I'm coming midday, so they give you double time. So I reached the 30-hour level, which I reached 15-hour level, which doubled to 30 hours, and then I got paid $150 for that. So I guess I count that as part of my casino winnings. So the one thing good that I can say about today is just really starting to feel more comfortable, more at home. Just, yeah, nothing much else to say beyond that. Just, you know, it's just poker now. The trick is now I gotta get better. I've got to do some studying and learn about bet sizing and ranges, and there's just so much to learn. But as far as feeling comfortable at the table, at least with the regulars, I'm getting there. I think I might have to experience some, you know, more looser players, some more wild players, and we'll see how that affects my playing and bankroll. And that would be, you know, entail me going playing at night or the weekend. So, but overall, I'm having a good experience and good time, and the rake back was cool. So. Yeah, everything's good and positive so far, and there we go, another day in the books. So on my journey to 900 days, and I'll talk more about that in another video, but until next time, good luck on calming out.